Hello and welcome to issue number 115 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman. So, random question, Drew.
Totally out of nowhere.
Are you moving in with your girlfriend?
I am moving in with my girlfriend. Yes, that's coming up here.
That's
you feeling good about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Okay, now it's just us three here.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good about it?
Well,
she can't get you here.
Well, no, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
That wasn't convincing.
I'm blinking furiously at Nate.
Yeah, we should clarify that you and Nate are in the same room for this episode.
that is a thing right now. I see Nate right now.
We missed each other, so
yeah,
just invited him over, kind of hang out.
Yeah, somehow I didn't get that invite.
Hard.
You're always welcome in my office. You know that.
You just show up.
Speaking of traffic, I was a little later today because I literally had to follow a cop the entire way on the interstate. Like, they went my entire path and never exited, so I had to go the speed limit the whole time.
That's dumb.
You just race them.
Yeah, when you got to the stoplight, right engine.
I can't believe the amount of people that will fly by a cop and just be like, just dare them to.
Flex on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so you're moving in. Do you want us to give you advice?
Wow, that'd be a great idea for an intro. Let's start this over and do that.
Yeah, let's do that. But why start over when we can just get into it now, and then maybe we can we'll rehearse it now, and then we'll do it again. Yeah, I would love advice. Yes.
All right. Well,
advice incoming.
Here comes.
Here it is.
Tanner's got one. I hear those wheels turning.
I mean, so this is advice. So your instinct's gonna be to pee on all of your things so she doesn't use them. Don't do that.
Well, Tanner, I've already done that. I've already preemptively peed on all of my items.
No, she's gonna wash them though, and then you're gonna be tempted to do it again.
Oh no, they didn't tell me that.
Yeah, now all your things are gonna start getting washed. It's gonna be weird.
This is the thing that they don't tell you in school. That you're just gonna have to start washing all your stuff.
But I have that buildup of piss.
It's kind of like your sheets are like solid at this point. They're crunchy.
It's like, yeah, if you were to cut them in half, you could see the rings.
Awful. Awful. I don't like this. I don't like where that happened.
Well, what? All right, give me some more advice then.
Usually what you're going to want to do is probably you're going to want to get a really sturdy gym bag maybe, or like even just like you can double bag a couple of like Walmart or Target bags or something. And that's where you're going to put all your farts, because you're going to be tempted to just fart all the time like you're just living by yourself, and you can't do that right away. So you got to put them somewhere. So I suggest just saving them all up and shoving them in that bag, because it's just the way to go, believe me.
What about if I were to hold them until I'm in my car alone by myself?
Oh, that's another good spot. You could the car is, if you don't want to spend any additional money on a fart bag, the car is a great like multi-purpose.
Well, what do you two do?
Well, I'm married now, so it's too late. So
you just fart.
Let her go. Tanner, I'm really excited for you, dude.
Yeah, I got like
fart freely.
2.5 more weeks so I can start farting freely. No, I took up smoking so that way I could go outside frequently.
Oh, I thought maybe you were covering them up to smell with all the smoke, but
no, just constant trips.
Go outside. Yeah. Okay. What about, how does that treat you in winter?
It's awful. Because I don't know about you guys, but I also I pull my pants all the way down when I fart because I don't want my farts on my clothes.
Yeah, all right.
You don't want that fart intermingling with the pee smell.
It's gonna start getting layers. You're gonna get additional layers.
But like all the way down to my ankles. I don't just pull down the butt part. I'm not taking any chances.
Okay. You just
hands on hips.
Mm-hmm. And I pull my shirt up and I tuck it under my chin.
Slap your belly.
No real use for it. You're just kind of used to doing it that way at this point. It makes you happy.
That's how you work the parts out.
Yeah, I need to stop going in the front yard to smoke.
Well, I mean, just 2 weeks, my dude, and you're there.
Think of all the money you're going to save from not having to smoke anymore.
And all those lawsuits.
Yeah, Kelsey and I are just like watching Impractical Jokers, and I just stand up on the couch and pull my pants down.
What?
Married now. Just keep pointing at the ring.
What are you going to do? You can't do anything.
Well, any other ones?
I don't remember who said that last one.
That was me.
Ah, damn it. That means I have to take a turn.
Yeah.
Drew, do you have any advice for yourself?
Do you have any advice for yourself?
Well, I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. What do I do with all of my carrots? I've got this carrot garden that I've been growing, and it's just my whole floor now in my bedroom.
It's your whole floor in your bedroom. So you could harvest the carrots, I guess. Are you willing to harvest the carrots?
Yes, and keep them and then reharvest them. It's kind of like Minecraft. Yeah, and I use them to breed my pigs, of course.
And where are you going to put those?
I don't know what to do, Tanner. Where do I put my pigs?
We can't really figure out the carrot thing until we figure out the pig.
Wait, so how many bedrooms is this place you moving into?
Oh, it's 2.
Okay. Are you guys going to share a bedroom?
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. Then you're good. So what you do is you tear up the floor in your bedroom till you get down to the dirt so that you can replant your carrots.
I should also mention that there is an unfinished basement below it.
No, bedroom.
Okay.
You got to be able to lock the door so she can't see it. You don't want her taking your carrots.
Until you
also,
two are
there's
married,
a basement,
she can legally take your carrots.
Wait, where are the pigs going?
They'll go in the dirt next to the carrots, but I'm realizing that you have a basement, so even if your bedroom's on the first floor, to dig down to the dirt, you'd have to dig through the basement.
Well, also the bedroom is on the 2nd floor.
Well, you're going to have to dig through 2 floors, and you have to put up walls and not tell her why.
I guess how bad do you want these carrots, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that solves that, and then I can.
Or you could lock the basement off to yourself and put a sign outside, like Drew's experiment room or something.
Oh, just put man cave. There's no way she's gonna want to go in there.
Oh, that's legally binding.
Man cave.
That's it right there. I'll buy one of those signs. Put up a bunch of sports memorabilia.
Get a kegerator.
Oh, that's the dream.
You know, I started as sort of a joke, but now I'm kind of into it. So
yeah, actually, let's do that. I will probably just move in then.
Okay, that's fine. We can figure that out. Well, I kind of feel better. I rest at ease. Although I'm going to have to greatly change some of my habits of peeing and farting. And my
big 2.
And my carrots, of course. The
I forgot we talked about peeing. I thought you brought that up out of the blue.
Peeing, yeah. But I'm feeling good, so thank you guys.
No problem.
Nate, friend of my heart.
Yeah.
Can you tell Tanner and me what we do here?
Yeah, for
please?
sure. So every week, you, Tanner, and I get together and we grab some strange and bizarre headlines from the internet, throw those in a list with strange and bizarre headlines that people have sent in to us. We pick one of those headlines at random and we use it as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Now, Tanner, what did we make last week and what are we making this week?
Let's see. Well, Nate, last week we made a villain that went by the simple name of Scary Dolphin.
Really one of our most creative names so far.
It's one of those rare instances where we name the villain or the hero before we do much.
Yeah, that was like first 20 minutes, I feel like.
The name kind of led to the character too a little bit.
Oh, bit. It was a very scary looking abomination.
Yeah, it was a half human, half shark, centaur like thing.
Sharktar.
And the votes came in, and it is unanimously the favorite villain we've ever made.
Oh wow!
So
wow,
that's cool.
That's impressive.
But that of course means we're gonna make a hero this week, and I picked a headline at random already, and that one is number 20 for you guys. And the headline is Arizona trooper tackles escaped emu at the side of the highway. And I don't even want to say who this comes from.
Oh, there's a video. Oh, yeah, this one, of course, comes from Carl Sorensen. Thank you, Carl. God damn it, Carl.
Again, please, anyone.
Five in a row from Carl. Do they have
stranglehold?
Do they have video of the... No,
I don't know. I haven't watched the video. And I also... How long is it?
Yeah, tackle it. Come on. No. They don't show it.
I see the emu.
There's that fucking emu. What
just
is the lights gonna do?
I don't think it's for the emu. I think it's for other people.
What else would it
I'm
be
beginning
for?
to think they don't show the dude
I don't think
tackling.
they do.
Here's a picture of him tackling the emu, but that's not the same.
This is like Nate. Do you remember the one
This is like me.
This is like Nate.
This is very like
what
Nate.
we did together with the woman who gets shot in the eye with a hot dog, and we kept watching for the video. It was nothing. I feel wrong.
Really disappointed. Oh, apparently we can also click through to the full text of the article.
Oh, there's not much more.
The trooper said it was the first time in his 5 years in the job he had been called to deal with a large bird.
Boy, well, you haven't lived. Like, he got back to the precinct and everyone was just like, yeah! Doug finally did it.
finally took down a bird. He was the last one.
God, it's about time. They had a potluck.
So, okay, it says escaped bird, right? So emus are not native to Arizona, are they?
No, it evidently had an owner. Yeah.
What if this guy is just a superpowered in tackling animals? Or just good tackles?
He's really good at tackling.
He's a pro at tackling.
I mean, I have to throw this out there.
Yeah.
Because of a commercial I love. What if they become buddy cops?
What's that? Oh, they're buddy. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I like that, but we need to kind of add like a super powered twist.
We need to add our own flair, otherwise we're literally just copying that commercial.
You want to explain that commercial?
So much.
Tanner, please, in depth and without laughing once.
You ask too much of him.
Please.
Okay. God. Okay.
Hey Tanner, I don't want to fucking hear you cough, man. What did we say?
I know. Well, if I muted the mic anyway, it wouldn't have. Because full disclosure, I'm talking to you through my phone, not the mic that I'm recording on.
Mm-hmm.
But so there is a commercial series for, I don't even know what the fuck it's for. So the commercial's not working well. It's an insurance company.
I think it's Allstate.
No, it's definitely not Allstate. They're like, it's a blue and yellow symbol.
Progressive?
Mm-mm. Mutual? Is that a life? Anyway, it's an insurance company. It's not life insurance. It's
Liberty
like
Mutual.
Liberty Mutual, where they have this dude who's a cop and then his partner's an emu, and they just run around telling people that they need to make sure they're using the right insurance.
I hear you smiling.
You were so close.
It's a commercial that, I don't know, I saw it once and it hit me just right now. I will always laugh if I think about it.
We all have those things that will make you laugh every time.
Yeah, and that's mine, or one of mine.
All right, what's a flair we can add to this buddy cop situation? What have been the classic animal cop team-ups?
Turner and Hooch.
Yeah.
Turner and Hooch. We got Starsky and Hutch. We've got...
neither of those are an animal, you know that,
Yeah.
right?
We got...
I was also going to say Starsky and Hutch, and I was like, wait.
We've got Ray.
There's probably an Air Bud where he's a cop.
Jamie Foxx one where he's Ray Charles and is an animal. He's copping that.
Is it because his last name's Fox? Is that why you said that?
Also, isn't there a Huggy Bear in Starsky and Hutch?
That is correct.
It's a big bear.
Well, it's a person.
Could we do something where they have to be, like, he has to be riding the emu in order for them to have power?
It frequently turns into that. Why would he have to be riding?
I think we should worry about what is coolest first and then work our way backwards. Rather than trying to figure out what makes sense.
That is, we've established that is the coolest.
It doesn't have to, that doesn't have to be the coolest.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have to do the buddy cop thing either. I just threw that out because, I mean, it was right there for me.
It's right there.
Obviously, he has to be able to mentally communicate with it. Or not. Maybe it's just that. Okay. He's super good at tackling. And the emu is just there for comic relief.
Do they knock? When he tackles it, do they knock heads and they switch bodies?
Oh my god! Yes. Wait. Yes.
So it's like he's just like slamming his face down on the ground to like eat stuff off of it.
Yeah. The emu in the human body is just doing that, and he's like a good cop, except he can't talk anymore. I guess, or maybe he can. Or is it just all internal monologues?
I think it's going to be all internal monologues. And he realizes he needs to pay more attention to his family. And that's how they switch back.
Okay.
well, we got the whole arc, I guess.
What would an emu cop do?
What do emus hate? I gotta go. What emu? What do emus hate?
I like how it almost tried to fill in what do sharks hate.
I almost certainly have few natural predators. Eggs and chicks are eaten by feral dogs, pigs, eagles, foxes, snakes, and goannas, which I don't know what those are. But
so it's really they're only vulnerable when they're a baby.
Helpful. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like otherwise it has no predators.
No, well, maybe
when it's an adult.
And they eat a simple diet of fruit,
have
seeds.
Few natural predators.
Wow. They swallow small stones.
Oh, there we go. So it can swallow small stones and then shoot them out because he can't use a gun anymore.
So he has the cop in the emu body now. Okay. It does say that fences interfere with emu movement and migration, which with many birds crushed in the process. So like maybe he's going to try and police fences, tear down walls. I'm not sure.
He doesn't like fences. Yeah, there's going to be a scene where he's chasing someone and the guy jumps over a fence. And he's like kind of pacing back and forth.
Very clearly there's like a door to get around it, but he just doesn't understand. He doesn't understand how fences work.
The guy in the emu body, does he like bite him by the collar of his shirt and drag him over to the door then? Like, is that how it's kind of working?
Oh, is it? Wait, does he like manage to get a snag on him when he's jumping over? Or?
No. Hold on. Well, we have man body emu brain, and we have man emu brain body. Emu body. So Tanner is saying that the man in the emu is pulling the emu in the man over to the door.
Oh, so he's trying to wrangle him along the.
So it's kind of. Yeah, it's kind of like Inspector Gadget, where he's a bumbling fool, but Penny would always end up like leading him the right way.
Okay.
Right? Maybe. Am I remembering that show correctly?
Kinda.
Yeah, I believe so.
What if, in order to be the most, there was Spike? Say it was called. I don't know. Well, what if the emu fashions some sort of backpack so he can sit in the backpack and like his legs go down and he can kind of move the legs?
Oh,
you know?
Are we talking like a Banjo-Kazooie kind of?
Kinda, yeah. Except maybe facing forward. Oh, Brain. The dog was called Brain.
Oh.
Yeah, we should have known.
Yeah, damn.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
I like that look a lot.
Like, the one thing you can't control is the guy's hands.
They're just all over the place.
They're everywhere.
Emus aren't used to having hands.
They are.
It's going to cause a lot of strange situations.
It's the emu brain inside man body is always instinctively trying to flutter. They can't fly. They've never been able to fly. This is a really dumb emu.
This emu thought it could.
Yeah. Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is a good way to put it. Forward-facing Kazooie. Because, like, it's the head over the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I like that.
So, do the rest of the people in the police department just not notice it?
Whenever it gets him into the precinct, he kind of puts his head and feathers back into the backpack, but still is directing with the feet, with the legs. Okay. Because he can hide the legs inside the pants.
And the rest of the precinct is just kind of bumbling cops.
Yeah.
So, like, if they ask him a thing, does he, like, just poke his head out to, like, bob the guy's head, like, down, up, and down for yes? And stuff? It's kind of like Weekend at Bernieing it.
Yeah, he kind of, like, he reaches up and, like, bites a bit of his hair and, like, nods his head that way. Except the emu brain in man body is making a lot of noises.
He does
and,
not
like,
know
kind of knowing words, like, but, like, it's gibberish.
Can you do an example?
No. I can't do it justice. Like a lot of like a.
I wonder how emus sound.
How about every? Yeah, how do they sound?
How do they sound?
The sound of an emu.
Ooh.
No,
he's not gonna be able to hear this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hear shit.
I can't hear this either.
What the fuck?
Is it weird?
Do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm just gonna unplug my headphones for a second.
Okay.
It's gonna get pretty wet and wild because you're gonna be able to hear. It's gonna be a lot of feedback. I actually hate it a lot.
Oh, so that's the noise.
It's this sort of guttural, like, Tanner, if you couldn't hear that, I really suggest just search what sound
send him this
and actually
put it in the chat because I'll probably just strip it from the...
Yeah. Because I hate it a lot.
It's some guttural, like, it sounds like there
kinda
are actually rocks in
so
the
they
throat.
must just think he has gas all the time. There's like, dude, are you okay? You keep burping. Anyway, I hated that.
Yeah, so it's a lot of...
So I just think he's like grumpy and gassy.
Yeah, it sounds like a gassy Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think he's always doing his Tim Allen impression.
Do it again, Doug. Do it again.
No, it's so good.
Now, we mentioned that this guy has a family. Is this still, is this still the case? That was before we did this brain switching thing.
You don't have to.
No. What?
I don't know. Usually it's like it's his son's baseball game, but he's like, I can't. I gotta work.
So he's trying to be there for his son, and maybe at one point he like loses the body, the man's body, his old body, and so he has to like drive in a police car over as an emu, and then he parks in in the outfield, not in the outfield, but behind it, you know,
because he couldn't stop.
It's a kid. It's fine.
Yeah, he's fine. And then he backs up slowly and is like, okay, game. And he like, instead of like he's like communicating with the lights and trying to make noises over the walkie, the loudspeaker. That's it. In support. It's kind of fun. And then at one point, that's right when his man body shows back up with the emu. Right through the middle of the field.
I'm guessing I had this visual when you mentioned baseball of the emu, the emu brain and the man body catching, like seeing the ball flying through the air and thinking it's like a rock, and so trying to catch it with his mouth.
He just takes it right in the mouth.
Dad, you caught it. We won the big game, even though that doesn't make any sense.
The picture when he's running for the ball too, his arms are just flopping beside him.
Yeah, that could be fun. And there's a moment when he like goes back home to his wife, and his wife is trying to like, it's been so long, and he's like won't take off his uniform.
He's married. Oh, so you're married to the job now. I understand.
I see it. Fine, whatever. And
they said this would happen.
Yeah.
It is like the emu version of him like looking through the window, and is like, I've been a bad husband.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way that he could like mechanically speak. Maybe he gets a speak and say, but speak and says only have like animal noises.
Maybe he just has emu noises on it. Fuck.
Maybe he figures out how to peck on a keyboard. Like he sneaks into his son's room and pecks on the keyboard, and like his son figures out it's him.
And but the son, for some reason, can't tell his mom. There's something.
She like maybe he tries to at first, and she's like, "You're just like creating fantasy."
The son is very young. Of course.
Yeah.
But he figures it out right
so
away.
He was in
because
Little
children
League.
are so wise.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy loves you. It's really fucking creepy emu. Yeah. Is he just still... we mentioned like trying to have him fight something that's emu specific, but maybe it's just better to just be like crime.
It's enough work to get for the policeman to wrangle the emu to actually do regular police work, let alone...
Maybe in his bumbling around, he gains enough respect from the chief that the chief puts him on like some big kingpin thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Or like, so he somehow then busts like a really big thing for the...
Yeah. And like
of that kingpin.
Yeah. How does he never pulls his gun. Maybe at the very end, when like he's confronting the kingpin, that's when the emu brain man body decides to pull a gun out. Somehow learns to do it.
Puts it in his mouth.
Tries to swallow it like a rock.
Accidentally goes off. Really kills the guy's neck. Like he's
really bad.
But maybe the force of it knocks his head into the emu's head. They switch brains back.
That's it.
That's how you want to do it?
Oh, man.
How else?
Well, I assumed that what would happen is he took down like a big part of the kingpin's ring thing like his drug ring, and then the Kingpin's like, well, now we have to go after that guy specifically, so they go after his family.
Of course, yeah.
And there's like a standoff, and then like the Kingpin dude's about to shoot his son, and he jumps out of the backpack in front of the bullet, and like as he takes the bullet, like it flashes to white, and then all of a sudden he's just like back in his human body.
And then the emu dies? That's sad.
No, then the emu was gone. It was just a representation of what he needed to learn.
There never was an emu.
The emu was just a fever dream.
That's how I would have written it, at least.
This is like cliche. Lost. It doesn't always have to be answered.
And then the sequel is like him going about his life, and he just out of the corner of his eyes always sees an emu just standing there, street corner. Bus goes by, emu's gone.
So it's like It Follows, but with an emu?
Emu follows.
Emu follows. I like how we didn't so much create a superhero, maybe, but it's more of on par with Air Bud.
They've done body switching and superhero stuff before, probably.
Air Bud met Freaky Friday.
Yes.
TM.
It's good. All right.
Nobody says an emu. There's nothing in the rules that says an emu can't be a cop.
The boss pulls that out. I don't know why I'm looking this up.
Like, damn it.
Chief.
It's right. So then they win the big cop fire department shootout.
So many dead. But they won.
Public once again asks, is this necessary?
The police won against the firefighters. I wonder why.
12 years running.
Weak against fences. So you
bad against fences until he figures out how to. Wow, still then, he's still very weak against fences. Because you kind of need your arms. Doors. Big, bad doors.
Big, bad beetle.
I guess, like, if he needs to, he can reach out with his, like, emu mouth and turn a knob. But, he wants to look around and make sure no one's there. Just really anything that involves arms is a weakness.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be plenty of scenes of him just, like, at the dinner table slamming his face into his food.
Now, this implies that the emu is coming to dinner.
Well, it's a family dinner.
Yeah.
And what does the wife say to that? Just like, you're always like this.
She like throws her plate across the tables. Just leaves. But the son knows.
Can you not in front of the child? Or is it kind of a thing? It makes it sound like his marriage is falling apart. And there's like going to be no way to fix this at the end. Is there a way where she's just like accepting of it? I don't know.
Well, so did we canonically say that in the end, they never saw the emu, and he can't really definitively prove that the emu ever existed?
They saw the emu. Did we establish that the emu was never a thing?
Well,
okay. So I don't want to kill the emu. So what we could do instead, it could still be real.
Okay.
But like when he gets shot, there's the flash of light and it kind of blinds everyone for a second, and then he's like, he's back.
And the two are glowing and floating, and the Kingpin's like, "What the fuck?"
Well, maybe that. I was gonna say that all of a sudden he was just like back in his body, and then like later when he's hugging his family and they've reconciled, like he like looks up and he sees like around the corner the emu and it winks at him and it walks away. Yeah. With its like head bobbing because emus walk so funny.
And the wife like in that moment understands everything. Because, like, there were times where this random, like, feathers would be, like, out in the kitchen where, like, in the kitchen was entirely clean. Or, like...
So it's, like, just, like, flashbacks of, like, all these different feathers and, like, she's realizing. And then there's, like, the shot where she walked in the bathroom and he was showering with an emu.
I thought our marriage was done at that point. All right, cool. Should we move on to... comic book cover, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
I feel like it's got to be a scene with the emu in the backpack controlling. I mean, because that's one of the more striking visuals I feel like we came up with.
What's a good one that we made? I guess we didn't really make any situations where
we had the Kingpin.
Yeah.
We had them chasing a person.
He's chasing someone.
Driving a car onto the baseball field.
I guess what if it was outside of the... What if we didn't do the backpack We just showed the scene where it's like there's a baseball flying, and then the guy is like reaching out with his mouth open, trying to like
kind of like
diving to get it. And then the ostrich, no, it's not an ostrich, it's an emu, is like running towards him to try and like save it. But luckily, the Little League team was called the Emus. So that they just figured that was a mascot situation.
Yeah, and so it's like the whole crowd looking on like confused.
Yeah, everyone's looking. There's three things about to collide: baseball, emu, and man. Man
with his arms just dangling beside him.
Yeah, very good.
He's almost Naruto running.
Oh yeah,
almost.
So kind of that, I guess.
I think so. I like that.
Then finally name, I guess.
Scary ostrich.
No, hold on.
No.
And the only reason is because we almost did that last week.
Damn it.
What's a police officer term? Like
cop, pig,
boys and emu.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Bad
Joe Kazooie is what Nate just wrote.
I was trying to think of something that was like Banjo Kazooie.
Bad Joe was the guy's name.
Bad Joe.
We actually literally we had a villain in the past that had Banjo in his name. So like,
do we?
Yeah, it was that fucking.
Was it a bear?
Andre Scavage, and it was
the KFC
Banjo.
one.
Yeah, I forget what his actual name was, but yeah,
Jacob Sanders.
Jacob Sanders. Yeah. It was something.
And the anagram was Sacred Banjo.
Sacred Banjo.
Of course.
Thank you, Tanner, for being the one to remember that. Feather. Yeah.
Feather.
Police term. Law enforcement jargon.
Hell yeah. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I don't want these abbreviations.
Oh, these are all bad.
Oh, these all suck.
Oh, these are bad.
Oh my god, they're all like APB. Okay, maybe we can find something here. United States. Dead body is a DB.
Boy, these are bad.
That's what's up. That's pretty dope.
What's a cop? Cop is another word for police officer. Officer.
So you got detective,
officer feather,
blue coat, constable,
fuzz,
copper, flatfoot. I've never heard flatfoot before. Gumshoe, I've heard.
Gumshoe.
Was he detective?
Gumshimu.
Gumshimu.
One of the synonyms listed here is Bobby. Oh, I guess that's like a British one. Fed. I do like that pig is listed. Oink is listed.
We don't want to do that.
Heat. Well, yeah, no, yeah. I'm saying that we should say something.
Tanner, just stop. We don't want to do that. We can't.
Narc is one listed. I feel like that's more someone who reports to the cops. Police moo.
Beat cop. Freaky emu.
Could we come up with something like I was thinking like
what if
we got Turner and Hooch, blank and blank. Like, could we come up with something that's sort of a plan like serve and protect or something like that? Or
what if
swerve and she pecks? Something and birds pass.
What if we just named him Officer and then made his last name ironically like something bird related?
Officer Aviary.
Officer Aviary is pretty good.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
What if his name was Officer Edward Moo? He said Officer Emu.
Edward Moo.
Known around as Officer
Emu. That's what that's what they always put on tickets. They gotta put E. But
that could be like his real name, but maybe, I think Officer Aviary could be the like hero
Okay,
name.
the fun thing that he only says it once when he's looking in the mirror. Like, look at this.
Officer
What have we
Aviary.
become? Okay,
That's the
I
title.
can dig that.
So his real name is Edward Moo. How's Moo spelled? Is it just M-U?
MU.
MU.
Okay. Then calls himself... So the title of the comic really is Officer Aviary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. I think that's it then.
We're not missing
Yeah.
anything?
No, I think so. It's kind of a short and sweet one. Which is fine.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
I think that's good then. Tanner, do you want to play us out here?
Okay, sure. That's going to conclude issue 115 of Headline Heroes. This week we created a hero, Officer Edward Moo, who became known as Officer Aviary for a little bit when he did that body switching thing. As always at this time, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett once was at a farm, like on a what do you call it, a field trip visit for school, and he fell in a pig pen, and he thought that he had switched bodies with a pig, but it turns out he was just covered in mud, but he refused to get out for like a week because he thought he was a pig.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for our podcast, sent in the article this week, and it helps with all the post-production of the audio for the episode. If you're interested in working with Carl on any sort of musical project, or just wanted to hunt down some really strange and bizarre headlines for you, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
Or if you just want to hunt down Carl,
Yeah.
take
The
him
most
out.
dangerous game. Carl.
Speaking of hunting down, if you want to hunt down some crazy articles for us, that'd be awesome. Send them our way. Take down Carl. Hashtag take down Carl. Send them our way through our Twitter at headline_heroes. Our email is headlineheroescast@gmail.com. We have a Facebook group, and of course we have our subreddit, r-headline heroes. If you want to call in, leave us a voicemail, we'd love to play it. The number is 319-596-6766. Whatever you're listening to us on, be it iTunes or Google Play or any other podcast app, if you could leave us some sort of review, rating, we would really appreciate it. At the very least, if you could hit subscribe, that would be awesome. Tell a friend about us, and finally, thank you for listening. We hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.